$9.99 a month for a streaming app and $9.99 a month for a music app.
Ian Brandon Anderson. Ian Brandon Anderson was a name given to Chris in the late 2009 as a part of an in-joke during the Liquid Chris saga. When Liquid first showed up, his gimmick was that he was supposedly the real Christian Weston Chandler and that C-Chan's Sonichu account on YouTube had been hacked by an imposter a short while ago, and it was the imposter who was now operating the IBA Chandler account and pretending to be the real Chris. In this narrative, Ian Brandon Anderson was supposedly the real name of the imposter. First, Let's Player. This refers to the gameplay footage Chris uploaded on the 22nd of November 2003, where Chris gives a tour of his Animal Crossing village. This has caused many to proclaim Chris as the first Let's Player, but this statement is highly debated due to the fact that what counts as a Let's Play style video is pretty broad, and there are videos which predate Chris's, which are also centered around someone playing video games while commentating it. Miyamoto Saga. In January 2009, Clyde Cash impersonated Shigeru Miyamoto and was in talks with Chris to produce a Sonichu video game. In most of the emails, the information provided was never asked for by Miyamoto, and one can only wonder how the real Miyamoto would feel with a young man rambling about how he's a virgin with rage or about trolls who slander him online. Liquid Chris, Solid Chris. Liquid Chris, real name Christopher Duckworth, born July 1990, claimed to be the true and honest Christian Weston Chandler and the one and only creator of the Electric Hedgehog Pokemon Sonichu. In reality, he was simply an impersonator on YouTube who initially just made videos to amuse himself and his friends. Liquid was played by identical twin brothers Chris and John Duckworth. Chris portrayed Liquid on YouTube and in the PVCC forums, while John portrayed him during the SingStar challenge. Eventually, Solid discovered Liquid, and he actually believed that he was an imposter trying to take credit for his glorious creation rather than just being an impersonator. Once he was
Alright, Damien, I'm gonna lay down. Well, I'm not. I'm just switching my phone.
Are you going to bed, you fat fuck?
No, I'm just switching my phone.
Just switching to his phone.
Do y'all really want to keep watching this though? We can't. That's fine. I just wanna know.
It's hilarious shit.
Yeah, it's up here. It's good though.
Alright.
It's good though.
Switch my phone. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Bless me, love for that.
Oh yeah.
Steven, I was recording that whole thing.
Are you big as hell? Oh, there it is. Fuck. Finally.
Am I as retarded as Chrischan?
No, you're not, dude. I promise.
That guy's like on Ethan level retarded. We should watch Ethan.
Yeah, Chris.
We should watch Ethan's videos sometime.
Jesus, which Ethan?
The retard one, the giant fucking
Jesus. Face.
Pillsbury dough creature. What the fuck?
And what, Ethan Klein?
The fat guy that got kicked out off campus.
Oh, you're talking about fucking
Yeah, Cat
the last only user.
Cat Gadget.
Yeah.
We can start a YouTube war with him, make a shit ton of views.
Giga Chad.
By the way, I'm doing a podcast on Monday. You guys are welcome to join on Discord.
Well, hell yeah.
We should do D&D game. I'm gonna start running D&D games this fall on Discord, so just letting you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get that D&D job on campus. I'm trying to propose to the dean of students, see if he's up for it.
Mm.
Yeah. Alright. Alright, let's see here.
Boom, 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 boom.
God, you guys watch such filth.
Shit, you gotta see it.
You guys watch such filth. I just watch D&D videos and anthropology and history channel videos all day long.
Sometimes you gotta You gotta get down into
But
deep.
seriously, I stand by what I said. YouTube has lost its soul. It's become a woke SJW training, whining bitch platform. Ooh, I'm an SJW non-binary gender creature. Here I am talking about how bad America is. Give me money so I can spend it on a plastic rainbow dildo.
I can see you too with Twitch, but I don't know about YouTube. I feel like YouTube still
I'm
is
telling you,
like,
man,
better
YouTube has lost its soul when I first started using it. I've been using it since I remember when YouTube was still new. God, I'm fucking old. Let's see, I got my magic deck on me. You taking some classes this semester?
No, not this semester.
You're taking a break this semester?
Yeah, come on.
We should play magic sometime.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, play magic. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I do need to play Magic more, to be honest. So yeah, next time we're in person, we gotta bring our shit. Get it. Holy shit!
God, why is my laptop being so fucking retarded? I'm trying to play some fucking Halo. Hey, what's better, Halo or Call of Duty?
I think Call of Duty for the campaign.
I'm back.
What's up? Halo probably for the multiplayer.
Guys, we should totally play Halo Infinite sometime.
Wouldn't be opposed to it. Well, how do I get this open?
Oh man.
Start like the Mountain Dew brand?
No, not Kickstarter. Monster Juice. That's pretty good.
Monster juice. Oh, you mean like the monster, like actual monster energy drink like juice?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Reinforcements.
Yeah, it is pretty good. I like the mango one, the chaotic
Claiming it is
orange,
easy.
the orange mango cocktail.
On the other hand,
Gay nigga alert. Gay nigga alert.
Bro, damn, nothing gay was half. We were just talking about our energy drinks. Damn. Gay nigga alert. Gay nigga alert. Perfectly crispy chicken. Double baked.
Social media
To
over.
perfection. Of the
not
wow.
What kind of
Let's
anime
take
shit
a
was that?
Hugh was an imposter trying to take credit for his glorious creation rather than just being an impersonator. Once he was in solid sight, Liquid decided to up his game by playing along with his rivalry with Chrischan, as so did his fans, and became a full-time on-duty troll. Chrischan Sonichu. Chrischan Sonichu is Chris's full-on Mary Sue persona in the Sonichu comics. In October 2009, Chris actually transformed into Chrischan Sonichu. The character became a transsexual in 2015, mirroring Chris's own trans woman identity. In 2018, after being influenced by the Idea Guys and as a coping mechanism, Chris developed a messiah complex involving Chrischan Sonichu and another imaginary alter ego, CPU Blueheart. Barb is a hoarder. This entry refers to the fact that the 14 Brantling Court hoard started due to Barbara not throwing away objects she considered valuable, and from there on it got worse and worse to the point that it referred to as the Hoard, and occupies the entire house and fills up a few rooms to the point that they're completely unusable. Animal normal neglect. This is most likely referring to the fact that many Christorians consider that Chris, with his stupidity, indirectly harm and neglect his pets. For example, due to the house fire which was caused by a coffee machine extension cord located in the bathroom, one of Chris's cats died in the fire, which the situation itself could have been avoided if Chris and Barb weren't hoarders. Attraction sign. The attraction sign was used by Chris during his love quest to get the attention of a boyfriend-free girl. Incredibly, the sight of a fat, sweaty, smelly man-child soliciting sex with a piece of cardboard has not enticed any ladies to date. An earlier version ran I am X years old male seeking an 18 to X year old single woman. But more information about Chris and demands about his partner soon found their way onto the sign. All of the original signs have likely been destroyed in the house fire of 2014. Gal pals. A gal pal is a quickism for female friend. Chris believes he had a lot of these while growing up, but in reality they were little more than acquaintances who let their autistic kid sit at their lunch table. The unbalanced approach to socialization perhaps contributed to his warped views on gender and him adopting rather effeminate traits and mannerisms, unaware that what might be acceptable for girls might be considered outwardly taboo for guys. Some have suggested that he clung onto female acquaintances as a kind of fill-in mother role to protect him from bullies, which matches up to his desire to be babied by a wife while he plays video games as a stay-at-home dad, because it's easier to count on others to look after him than to take up that responsibility. Long after high school ended, he developed feelings of nostalgia over it and the gal pal acquaintances, to the point where he recreated a high school and several gal pals out of Lego. Casey Julia Chandler was a troll who became embroiled in the conflict between her lover, Liquid Chris, who she later married, and Christian Weston Chandler. Chris described her as having a fun, caring, kind personality, since Chris believes all women consist of nothing but these attributes. Chris tried to lure Casey to his house under the false pretense that he was actually Liquid Chris, which consisted of numerous extremely poor impersonations of Liquid, which Casey had to pretend to be fooled by. They had a long series of phone conversations before she cut ties with him due to her father's disapproval. House fire. The 2014 house fire occurred on the 10th of January 2014. In the early morning hours, a frayed extension cord in the bathroom of 14 Brancelon Court sparked and set the house on fire. Chris first mentioned the fire on Facebook, and it was confirmed later that day when Charlottesville local CBS affiliate WCAV-TV broadcast a brief news report on the incident. The fire-damaged house was renovated while the Chandlers stayed at the rental house, and they were moved back in by January 2015. Ivy O'Neill was a troll who became Chris's one and only sweetheart from March to May 2009. The slew of work that escalated from her simple requests to gain a video shoutout remained one of the craziest sagas in the CWC chronology. Ivy's saga is also seen as one of the most important to Chris stories, as it provides an insight into Chris's thought process, the saga behind the scenario where Chris genuinely believed that his love quest was ending. Business cards. Chris primarily uses business cards for socialization, handing them out to potential gal pals and fans, or for promoting the brand of Sonichu. Chris used the cards prior to being discovered by the internet in 2007. A variant from the early 2000s contained only a link to CWC Sonichu site. These were given to fellow patrons of the gameplays, his 2004 psychiatrist, and copies were left at the University of Virginia's library. Anna McLaren received the card from Chris where he first met her. She noted it contained his name, email address, and a website link. Chris had given it to her in the hopes she would email him using the contact info on it. One variant of the card was also used for the love quest, featuring his Match.com account and asking for a female companion. By early 2010s, the card contained detailed info on Chris. His name, address, email address, phone number, his Facebook, Twitter, PlayStation, and Miiverse accounts were listed, along with an image of Chris's Mii character and a QR code for it. In June 2012, after Chris ranted about troll harassment, Anna suggested Chris leave the internet and change his phone number. Chris shut down the advice, complaining that he could not change his phone number as they were printed on his business cards. Julie. An infamous video on the 20th of February 2009, Chris created a sex video for Julie with the help of his inflatable assistant, Kimmy. In order to give Julie an idea of what their first time together would be like, Chris tendered passionate cries of Julie, trying to want the most striking and memorable quickisms. The quickism was also used by pros to mock Chris for falling in love with Blue Spike's fake persona, Julie. The gameplays. The game was a comic book, video game, card, toy, and hobby shop in Charlottesville, Virginia, that originally opened in 1995. Though at least 2002, up until the summer of 2008, Chris hung out there on a regular basis, going there every Friday without fail to play the Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! The trading card games. The shop hosted the Pokemon The Trading Card Game League, where Chris served as a self-proclaimed volunteer gym leader, though he was not endorsed in any way and was largely simply tolerated by the staff. After a long period of increasingly disruptive behavior and repeated warnings from staff, Chris was permanently kicked out of the store by one of the managers, Michael Snyder, on the 6th of June 2008. After his permanent ban, Chris attempted several times to regain access to the store, to no avail thanks to Michael Snyder's insistence. On the 28th of October, Chris and Barb got arrested and ended up facing multiple charges: hit and run, misdemeanor, trespassing, and attacking a law officer. Going by the details of said charges, as well as the photographs uploaded to the Quickie by Chris himself, it can be assumed that the two tried to enter the store. Chris got in a fight with Michael, the two tried and failed to escape before the police arrived, damaging something in the process, and when the cops showed up, Barb tried to stop them from arresting Chris. Following the judgment after the 28th of October 2011, Chris was forced to keep away from Michael. It's best and permanently at the store battle of the forces on June 20th. Making sure the reformed guy Chris and Chandler, with whom he has a closest relationship with anyone he's ever had is not, and previously for potential stars for mentals and control character or members. He may make some the team were general or regulars, making Chris became good friends, but Chris, being Chris, completely misread their bond as well as lost them into true another romance. He repeatedly tried to set boundaries that Chris either misunderstood or he ignored, which led to an increased tension between the two. They reached a cooling point during the leader James Pierce with Encyclopedia Dramatica, in which Chris drew an sacred image of himself and Megan. Following Chris's progressively creepy and wanted advances, and realizing that he was sacred images of her, Megan cut off contact with him in 2008. Man in the Pickle Suit. The man in the pickle suit was a common scapegoat of Chris, whom he used to blame whenever he was strict or conned. In 2009, the role of the man in the pickle suit was adopted by Marvin, who's often referred to as the Jew in the pickle suit. The character was first created on the 11th of September 2008 by a troll posing as Blanca. Using a fake MySpace page, they claimed that Blanca was in fact a black transvestite in a pickle costume. This led to Chris believing that the picture of the man in the pickle suit was in fact a real person. Because the person was entirely fictional, they kept it quickly becoming anonymized by the trolls with multiple operating on the
I didn't know about that one. That one's new to me. The black man transvestite the pickle suit. That's new to me. Holy shit.
Sometimes Jane Pops. Her cops typically resemble red background style unit. In comics, Jerkops serve as a villainous private army of Mary Lee Walsh and Count Gradual, mugshots. This has had a total of 4 mugshots taken of herself. The first one is in 2014 after being arrested for the Michael Snyder incident, and 2 more in the Central Virginia Regional Bid in August 2021, May 2022, and March 2023. Michael Snyder. Michael Snyder is one of Chris's many enemies. He was a manager of the Game Place, a game and hobby store that was in Charlottesville. Chris regularly caused trouble at the Game Place and was eventually perma-banned in June 2008. Don't call anybody. This is the infamous phrase Chris said during the Blue Arm saga before macing a GameStop employee with heterochromia. Heterochromia is a medical condition in which someone's irises are differently colored. Chris has complete heterochromia, which means one of his eyes is a different color than the other. Chris claims although his eyes were originally blue in high school, he contracted pink eye in his right eye, and the prescribed eye drops turned it green. Captain's Log intros. Captain's Log was for a while Chris's usual opening to a video blog. First appearing in his 24th of September 2008 video, it comes from a popular sci-fi franchise, Star Trek. Little, the captain, commander, or the senior crew members would make an entry log to what has happened in the situation prior to the beginning of the episode. Parappa the Rapper context. In June 2007, Sony 2007, Sony Computer Entertainment America announced the Chop Chop Master Onion Rap Showdown contest to promote the video game Parappa the Rapper.
there.
Contestants were asked to
fucking
film themselves
hilarious.
performing either Chop Chop Master Onion's rap, Instructor Mussolini's rap, or Cheap Cheap the Cooking Chicken's rap a cappella. The grand prize winner of the contest would receive 2 PSPs and an all-expense-paid trip to Seattle for the 2007 Penny Arcade. The contest was a monumental.
Yeah.
Dude, y'all gotta pay attention. This shit's crazy.
I bet. I'm just eating chicken listening to the video right now. I'm not.
The grand
My
prize winner
attention
of
is
the
to the video.
contest would receive 2 PSPs and an all-expense-paid trip to Seattle for the 2007 Penny Arcade Exposition. The contest was a monument. Christian Wesley Chandler, young to bestow one of the PSPs to his beloved Megan Schroeder and invited to accompany him on the trip, thereby creating an opportunity for her to give in to her obvious passion for him. The potential benefits could not be overstated, but unfortunately for him, Talk blocked Adam Stackhouse and proceeded to chip up like a soul.
Okay, he didn't cover it, dude. This motherfucker sent a letter to Sega talking about how it's their fault because he didn't win the contest, that he's never gonna get laid by Megan, I'm pretty sure.
That's so based.
You know, sometimes I think I'm a little desperate and weird, and then I remember Chrischan exists, and then I'm like, you know what?
I'm alright.
I'm doing alright.
Literally.
Player, Jew, Communist, and Aspergin, sparking a brief exchange of words between the two, before Bob's death forced the end of the saga. Sonic 2 comics based off real life. As previously mentioned, the Sonic 2 comics are indeed confirmed to be heavily based off Chris's real-life experiences and people he knows in real life. Something Awful thread. Something Awful is an American comedy website hosting content including blog entries, forums, articles, digitally edited